hot cocoa already?
No, I'm just opening the cap because it's going to be hot.
Okay. And of course, there's always airplanes when we're ready to start. It's the problem with living in the city, isn't it? The
Living in the city?
Where are we then?
Town.
In town, okay. So, after 3.5 weeks of procrastination, right? The last time we had the kayak out, I got the thing horribly dirty. It's covered in shells and sand and mud, and I even found a leak in it. So today, we are going to clean the kayak. I've got some Camp Sud soap that we're going to use because we live close to a lake, and we don't want to put any harmful chemicals inadvertently into the lake. We've got hot cocoa, a cup of coffee, and of course our owner's manual and a patch kit, because once we get it clean, we're going to figure out why that pontoon was leaking. So bear with us. I've got my helper Colin here today, and we're going to start scrubbing. I'm going to try and get all this sand out of it. So find this Velcro where the bottom is attached, and we're going to undo the Velcro.
I loved it.
Can you do that? Okay, the next piece we need to do is we're going to pull this bottom completely out of the boat, and we're going to move it that direction. But let's get this off first of all, because we don't want to get any more dirt than we have to into the kayak. Okay, now pull it your way. Grab that corner and pull it your way. Nice. Then we're going to flip it upside down. 3, 2, 1. And then shake it. We're going to use our Camp Sud soap. A little bit in some hot water. Yeah. Perfect. Give me a hand. So that's good right there. So our next step, this is the pontoon that was leaking when we were out last time. So we need to figure out where the hole is at. The rubber in here, if it gets twisted, it can cause a problem. So what we want to do is we're going to add a little bit of air into it just to kind of help keep it some shape to it. And then we'll pull the tube out of the outside layer. Yep, so let's grab the pump and we're going to hook it up right there to the end.
So you don't remember which?
Nope.
Let's try every single one.
It's this one right here.
How you know? You said I don't know.
Because I just tested it. Okay. You get it?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, and then start pumping.
What's this stuff?
But you need a lot more air than that. It's like a union job. You take a lot of breaks.
Is this going to be hard for you?
Okay, so we've got a little bit of air in the pontoons just to help keep some shape to the boat. And we're going to stretch it out and clean out a bunch of the sand that's still in the bottom here. Yep. Okay, so the pontoon is connected obviously through the outer shell where the pump is at. So we're going to take this off, detach the two, and then we'll have to reinflate just slightly. The next step is we're going to fully inflate this again, and then we're going to lightly cover it in the soapy water, and we're going to try and figure out where the air is leaking out of it. Okay?
Okay.
Were you on another cocoa break? Yep, and then we want to hook the pump up to the pontoon again. Is that how you're checking for leaks? So, what you would typically do is you'd look along the seam and see if there's any tears in the seam where it's starting to come apart. Yep, so look around the seams.
Oh, I found it.
Did you?
I hear air coming out of the loophole. So that is the hole.
So keep looking. We're going to check along all the seams. Make sure there's nothing leaking.
What are you doing there?
Well, with a layer of soapy water, we should be able to see if air starts bubbling through it. Okay, so we have fully soaped the seams, checked for any puncture marks, checked the valve, and I can't find any signs of a leak. And it's been about 15 minutes and it seems to be holding the same air pressure, which makes me think that it must have just been the way I had the cap on the last time I took it out. I mean, I pulled it apart. I thought I had it all straightened up, but I don't know, maybe some sand got in there or some debris. But it is not leaking, so now we've got to rinse off the soap and to get it dry, and then we'll put this thing back together.
Hey, Dada.
Go.
What's your name?
Jeremy.
What's this?
It's a nose.
What's in my hands?
Nothing.
Jimmy knows nothing.
Hard part is trying to get this right back in there. Get all the pieces to line up right.